start the drive. First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bring him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Carr flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Here it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Newton. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Turnover on down.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The tackle
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Running is Jacobs. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. To the 22.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker, the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage.
Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77. And Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire earlier.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Max Crosby able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll find his tight end, and that's Waller. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, 1st down. And the run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And down he
goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Devin Asiasi. A gain of 11 on the play.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Can't find it. He lost the football. It's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Complete to James White.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lots of screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 1st and 10, Newton. High throw, but he makes the catch. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box. Yard or 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 3rd and long. It's Newton. Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete.
James White, as the 1st half is winding down. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. On the return, it's Taylor. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides are trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Again, it's Michel. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there, but it's going to be second down. Well, CD, we are 3 weeks into the NFL season, so curious to get maybe your biggest surprise so far. Would it be the Bears at 3-0?
Yeah, I think that's a great candidate for that big surprise team. I think you're right about that, partner, because, look, Green Bay, are we overly shocked? Seattle, overly shocked? No and no. Buffalo, I thought they'd be the AFC East frontrunners anyway. Pittsburgh, they got Big Ben back, and they got that great defense. But Chicago, so inconsistent on offense, especially in 2 of the first 3 games of the season. Nick Foles took over in their big win in Atlanta, and he'll probably carry them the rest of the way.
Yeah, 7 remain. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
Taken down at the
heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Try to run for it with Jacobs. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And he's got it. It's now a 13-7 ball game.
It's the score. Raiders 14, Patriots 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
2-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 2, Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Well, the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
14.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. That's complete to White. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. New England on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. That's complete right side to Asiasi. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
And inches. At the 28.
Running out of the gun with White. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
Newton on first down. He's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Nick Folk for the
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Carr now on first down. Flushed out right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Carr going to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. On the return, it's Taylor. A good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in sprint.
Oh, crusher there as it's intercepted. It's David Arnett picking it off. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. John Simon in on the stop. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 9-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. Maybe out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds just past
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Newton to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field.
Newton able to get this to his running back right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the move to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2. At the Raiders' 3-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. On the handoff, it's Michel. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He was covered.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw is Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's third down. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.